If the whole issue about the gorilla being shot dead in the zoo in Cincinnati makes you angry, then I'm going to assume that that's because of one of two reasons. It's either because you genuinely care about individual animals and you don't like seeing them being killed or murdered for no reason, or because you care about the animal specifically because it's an endangered species. If it's option number one, and you care about this whole incident because you know that gorilla had feelings and emotions and its life mattered to it, then that's awesome. That means you're probably a compassionate, caring person that cares about animals, and that's great. However, if you do care about this one specific gorilla, then it also makes sense for you to care about the billions of cows, chickens, turkeys, pigs, etc. that are murdered for their meat, milk, and eggs every single time someone decides to sit down to a meal and pay someone to kill these animals. These animals are all equally capable of feeling love and emotion as this gorilla that was killed. So if the murder of this gorilla makes you upset and angry, then in order to live in alignment with what you already believe, because you obviously already care about animals, then it makes sense to stop paying people to kill other innocent animals. Because you obviously wouldn't pay the person that fired the gun at that gorilla to pull the trigger. So why pay someone else to have a knife and slit an innocent animal's throat? If it's option number two, and you care about this situation because you know that this specific gorilla was part of an endangered species, then that's awesome, because that means that you care about the planet that we live on and all the creatures that inhabit it. So, if you care about this one specific endangered species, it makes sense for you to care about the hundreds of other endangered plant, insect, and animal species that are constantly being wiped out due to animal agriculture. We clear a ridiculous amount of land to make way for not only the space to hold the animals that we eat, but also the space to hold the food that we need to feed to the animals that we eat in order to fatten them up so that we can eat them. Get that? In the process of this land clearing, we destroy the habitats of thousands and thousands of animals, and because of this, animal agriculture is the leading cause of species extinction. So if you care about this one specific gorilla species, unless you have a thing for gorillas, it also makes sense for you to care about the other hundreds of species that are being wiped out by animal agriculture, by people paying people to kill animals so that they can eat them. Basically what I'm trying to say in this video is I'm not trying to have a go at you. What I'm trying to do is simply show you the way to make your actions identify with the beliefs that you already have, because you obviously either already care about animals or already care about the planet and the animals that are on it, or both. So if you do, it makes sense not to pay people to murder animals, or not to pay people to destroy the planet, to destroy species. I hope that made sense.